a couple of unhappy golfers.
Yeah.
Bob, tell us your story first.
Well, we had a great game against the leading qualifiers, Wallace and Moore. It was neck and neck all the way until 15, really, and they snuck ahead. And we never really got that one back. That was the first time they actually led during the morning, but it wasn't to be. Fortunately, my grandson Jackson was on song because my game left a little bit to be desired, but yeah, he did extremely well, and we ended up losing on the last green in the end. But great match, played in excellent. What's the word?
Spirits, sportsmanship. I mean, I did hear Stuart Wallace in the car park, and he was saying how guilty he felt by making like a 12-year-old, quake over a 4-foot putt on 16. Now, I don't believe a word of that from Stuart Wallace, do you?
No, he hit the green, obviously, as you would expect on 16. Almost de-greened his putt on 16, but managed to hole I don't know, probably 12-footer coming back for a birdie.
And the mystery golfer, the Phantom himself, just kind of drifts into play on the 18th and kind of just steals it.
Yeah, he hit a provisional down 18, found his first ball, hit a superb wood right down the middle of the fairway, and then stuck his third shot to within about 8 feet.
A bit like Mr. Ben, isn't it? Just appearing from nowhere, anonymous almost.
Yeah.
And
a
they've
great match, and good luck to them in the next round.
Yeah, well played to Jackson for carrying Grandad. Hey,
Yeah,
what about
indeed,
that?
yes.
What about that? Grandpa United. So they've booked a place in the semi-final with Too Fast and Not At All Furious today. Looking at the state of Stuart, I think he's been burning the candle.
Yeah, bit of a heavy night, I believe, on the old red wine, but it's not the first time he's done that and come out as victors. So yeah, he's obviously got used to it.
Must have been a nice Barolo, maybe energy drink, but yeah, Mr. Garside there, no surprises. He's efficient and he's cut through it, and the island champion and kid sister dispatched.
Yeah, of course. They're the defending champions, of course. They've won it for the last 2 years, so they'll be very, very keen to keep the trophy at the end of the tournament.
Well, it's a trophy that everyone would like to have their hands on, and there's no doubt about it. We just had a bit of banter and a bit of chatter, and I just see the look in Mr. Carson's eye. It's almost tearful that he's not involved in the final stages of the competition this year. And I think sometimes people have got to accept that they're just getting a little bit too old. You know what I mean? The amount of Paul Carson balls that are being found around the course kind of tells a story.
Got one in my bag.
Tells a story. Maybe Stephen the Pro could have a little selection of where did you find the ball. Who knows? But there were some other games, and unfortunately myself and Rory, we succumbed to the AI bots of golf, Creemore and Creemore, who are just on a different level. Yeah. They're kind of connected, aren't they? Telepathically.
Yeah. They obviously dovetail extremely well. Richard would be the first to say that he wasn't on song this morning, but sounded like Adam kept it all together, and 5 and 4. No, 4 and 3. I think it was in the end.
Eliminated it from my brain. I don't remember defeats like that. But
you were injured, weren't you, both of you?
Little bit, yeah. And Rory's ankle on the skiing trip and what have you. But what hurt me most of all was what can I say? Richard Creemore's tee conduct, where something happens which I've not seen for many years. I think it was like Mildred Brocklebank, who was the lady captain from the 1960s or 70s, who would turn up with a collection of tees joined by a thread and a weight so you don't lose them. And I've not seen anything like this for decades. And what's the rationale? Is there some sort of financial issue going on?
I don't think so, no. But it's certainly quite an amusing, entertaining way of doing things, isn't it? But,
Well, it got right under my skin. I'll tell you, I've never seen anything like it. You know, these 3 tees flying through the air.
Yeah, one green, one red, and one pink, I think, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you
It's
never
probably
lose.
all recorded on a spreadsheet. What happens when the tee breaks?
Well,
Does he break
presumably had
down?
to sew another one on there. Yeah.
So yeah, they've booked a semi-final place against the other game.
Oh yes, the tie boys.
They
Oh,
are the
dear.
tiebreakers.
The tiebreakers. Yeah. So.
If ever there was some controversy,
Oh yeah.
it is this line
Yeah.
of the competition, because we had Joe Rayside playing in place of probably the master of the world class golf shop, Marcus Avery, who's
Injured.
hurt his thumb, and Big Joe steered the game with Jono into a sudden death.
Yeah. Went down the 20th hole, and Jono managed to par it with a shot to take the honours. So yeah, great game by the sounds of it. It was always going to be close, wasn't it, that one?
Well, you had the Ruminators. We were playing behind them for some time, and that includes the sponsor, Neil Morrison. And get this is amazing. The actual competition is sponsored by NM Accounting. And what a coincidence that Neil Morrison is his name. What are the chances of that?
I think it's by design, Jed, to be honest.
That's remarkable. Well, I think we've said enough. Another glorious day at the Mount. More members signed up this weekend, and Stephen is back in full swing. Big welcome for the family. They've arrived on the island, so
Yeah, super.
look out for Steve and
Hope
Co.
they settle in very well. Looking forward to working with them in the future. Can't wait.
Well, there we have it. That's the quarter-final roundup. We'll try and give you an update following the semi-finals next week, and who knows, we could have some live camera action from out on the
Ooh,
course.
that'd be good, wouldn't it? Yeah, great. Yeah, smashing.